Hello YouTube again. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm quarantined again. Now, I was able to work a week before I got quarantined again. It's not exciting. Previously, I'd flown up to Franklin, Pennsylvania. I may have mentioned it. And when I come back, they were starting to quarantine people at work for travel and whatnot. Well, because it was a work trip and I traveled, I got to work from home, quarantining me at home. Well, this time I work as a programmer at work, CNCs and PLCs and any machine programming really. Uh, and I was around somebody who got sent home to test, and they do secondary contact quarantining at my work right now. So here I am again, quarantined. Today I'm smoking my Boswell, like a Paul shape, but kind of odd swirls and scallops in it. You can see it's from 2008. At some point I've dropped this pipe, and I don't know when, but you can see kind of, well, maybe you can't. Anyways, there's like a chipped mark right there. I don't know what happened. I was recently sitting around thinking about all the people I've met. Just in general, you have time to think. Of course, I've been reading, but been thinking about all the people I've met. And how enjoyable that is, just meeting different people from different areas that, if it weren't for pipes, really, I would never have met them before. Look at this. It's beautiful on this side. It's a nice bird's eye. Probably won't focus on it, but yeah, it's real pretty. A little bit on this side. So you kind of made it cross grain because the bottom has a nice grain to it. Anyways, I remember when I first started making videos, pipe videos, there was a different herd of people that were making videos then. This was back, I don't remember, back in 2007, 8-ish, maybe. You still have some of those original guys on here, but the one guy everybody watched, and he always made quick videos, and he had music playing in the background, like Moloko or something like that, and it was his name was Pipe Friend CHS, from Charleston. Great guy. I had the opportunity, not meeting him face to face, but I met him over Skype once, and really nice guy. Really nice guy. And then just through my pipe smoking, I was able to meet several people after I joined the military. They weren't on YouTube, but matter of fact, I can't remember exactly how I met them. I think I met them at a pipe store, at a cigar store that had a smoking room in there, and I was smoking a pipe with a couple of friends of mine, and this guy was in there. Really great guy. Turned out he was in the military too. He was a first class, tatted up. His wife owned a tattoo parlor. Really, really nice guy. After that, we would go to his house and smoke because he had like a sitting room and then a living room, and he allowed for smoking in his sitting room. sort of area. And then I get up to Washington. And met some pipe smokers up there. I had the privilege of getting together on several occasions with Tom, Northwest Pipe Smoker. Fantastic person. I met Pipe Mentor, another great individual. Met him several times. Doug from the Cargo Hold. I don't know if you've watched Northwest Pipe Smokers videos, you've seen Doug. You've seen Doug from the Cargo Hold. Another great guy, just full of information, just a well of information. And then most of these were just chance meetings. Except for maybe Northwest Pipe Smoker and Pipe Friend CHS, who I Skyped with, we were planning to get together. But most of them were. It wasn't some big YouTube pipe event. It was, hey, I'm in the area, let's meet up. And it happened. And there was a pipe club formed from it. I also had the opportunity of going and meeting Bradley from Stuff and Things. Another fantastic individual. Just interesting. Think back, they're so unique, each and every person you meet. There's so much you can gain just from being around them. Knowledge or everybody brings something that you can learn from in your life, and I'm appreciative of that, and those memories of meeting these individuals. And I think about it here because I have the Briary up in Birmingham, and that is the best. I say this, it's the best pipe store I've ever been to, but that's what they do. So it's kind of their thing. They sell cigars as well, but Skip Elliott's the owner of the Briary, and he makes pipes, and they're big pipe fans. There's so much, and I'm very appreciative of all those opportunities I had meeting different people. Oh, in this, I'm smoking Dunbar again. Yeah, who would have guessed? I haven't been smoking it too much, so I may have said this before. I can't remember. That's okay. Got a bit of an addiction to tobacco. I've got carpenter bees around here, and they're fighting. I've got a badminton racket. I usually try to swat them out of the air so they don't bore tiny little holes in my deck, but I think that'd be too distracting for this video. Dunbar is what I have in this. It's my go-to right now. Train of thought gone. Carpenter bees. If you haven't noticed, I changed my YouTube handle back to what it was originally. I just couldn't. I tried to change Dan the Piper. Thought I could dig that for a while, but Jinx Haste just. Almost everything I do is that's what I call it, Jinx Haste. It's a gamer tag or a YouTube handle or just about everything, unless it's for work. And I do this not for work. But anyways, it's a beautiful day out here, slightly overcast. Probably could have worn my sunglasses and the hat. The girls have been riding their bikes and crashing. During this period, I have been able to read. Oh, I was talking about addiction. Yeah, so I'm addicted to nicotine. I'll come back to what I was reading. I smoked pipes, and that's what I started with. My father passed away, and I picked up cigarettes. And this was back in 2010. It was a horrible idea. To go back in time, I'd punch myself in the face, because then it devolved from there. It became terrible. I was smoking cigarettes pretty frequently, and then went to chew when they banned cigarettes on submarines. And then I had to go back to smoking when I was in port, and I'd smoke and chew at the same time, and then have a pipe as well. So that's something I've been dealing with, and I've been trying to cull the smoking. I haven't been able to cull the chewing yet, but I think if I can cull the smoking, I can start to cut back on my chew and just supplement it. Although I don't inhale, supplement it though with my pipes until I can. I probably just need to quit cold turkey. I don't know. I'm better at thinking about quitting than doing it. But I hate it. Man, I hate it. Books. I've read several books here this past few weeks since I've been quarantined, and one of them, I reread The Great Gatsby. It's one of my favorites, and I loved it just as much as the first time I'd read it. Great, great book. And then I started, if you don't know me, I'm more of a fan of fantasy genre, high fantasy, high epic fantasy specifically. I like a good 12 book series, and I like it to be pretty involved. And the first one I read, I'm pretty sure I talked about it years and years ago, was The Wheel of Time, and really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Kind of set the standard for me. And then I read the classics, Lord of the Rings, and I read the Drizzt Do'Urden. There was a trilogy, the Dark Elf trilogy, but there's several other books that go with that. I think there's 14 or something of them. And I read those, and they were great. But recently I've started the Malazan Book of the Fallen series. And I read the first and second, and I've started the third one here. And I love them. Love them. They're great. The second one seemed to drone on a little bit, but there was kind of an intermission there where I didn't read for a couple of weeks. And come back. But Mistborn is another one that I've read here recently. I enjoy it. Brandon Sanderson, he's a good author. Anyways, I hope all you guys are doing well, staying safe during this mess. And probably several of y'all are laid off, and I feel for you. Our company has been pretty good so far. The executives are at home, working for Komatsu. The executives are at home, but the factory workers are there. So because I'm manufacturing support, I don't get that option of working from home unless, like this, I'm quarantined. But 2 weeks, I kind of ran out of work that I could do at home. So I didn't want to have to work at all today, so I took a vacation day. And I like that. It was better. It's kind of hectic. I don't know if you guys work from home often. It's kind of hectic. When you have kids, you're trying to get them doing schoolwork and stuff, take care of them, and work at the same time. It's something constantly. You'll be in the middle of a thought, and then boom, can you come make lunch? Well, there it went. There went my thought. And mine are fleeting anyway. So I gotta hold on to them when I can, but it's kind of hectic. I thought some of you guys may enjoy it. Anyway, just wanted to pop in, see how everybody was doing. Hope you're doing well. Several of us are making YouTube videos. Please keep checking people out. There are a lot of people that I didn't know about that are, I call them new, fairly new to the YouTube pipe community, and they're making some good videos. Seems like everybody's reviewing, so I've kind of culled that for the time being. But I have considered it. But everybody's doing reviews on something or another, and how-to videos. They're all over. When I started, there weren't many how to smoke a pipe videos, and it was beneficial to try to do something like that, but to reach out and connect with other pipe smokers, you know. But now they're a dime a dozen. So I'm content to sit here and smoke my pipe in front of my phone, talk about the the pipe I'm smoking and the tobacco that's in it, and then random things from then on. Yeah. No hat. Yeah, I should have worn my hat. No hat today. Got my straw hat I may put on later. But then I may go ride the bike with the girls, and I won't wear it for that. No, I won't. Anywho, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Again, I hope you're doing well and you're all staying safe, and your families are as well. I suppose I'll talk to you later.